Yeah, I'm almost 30 years old and I've never had a girlfriend before. I never had a relationship, like a meaningful one, like an actual relationship. I'm not talking about, you meet a girl at school and you go on a few dates and that's it. No, like I've done that, plenty of times. One date, two dates, and then that's it. Now I'm talking about a long lasting relationship from the day y'all started dating to, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 years, which is astronomical. Like, oh my god, how could it still really blows my mind how not only a man but how a woman can do that for a man. I hear all the time girls talk about their boyfriends all the time. Oh, he's so special, and when they're not around or anything, it's like, damn, like I be finding myself like, what did a guy say to her in particular? What order in the English dictionary did he put words together in a particular order in order for him to obtain that girl? Not only obtain her, but keep her interested, keep her around, keep her invested into him, into him. You know, I've never really understood that. I've had girls like me and stuff like that, and I came pretty close to having an actual girlfriend. Like a meaningful one, but I just wasn't ready. And straight up, that's pretty much the short answer to why I've never had a girlfriend, a relationship, whatever you want to call it. It's like this. I just wanted it too much. Wanted it way too much. I put women on a pedestal. That was all I thought about. From in school or if I was with friends, I always thought about being with a girl or finding a girl and being with her and everything. And I've said this kind of stuff in my previous videos, but it's all gonna be pretty much just meshed into one video, a little bit more into depth without making it super long. But I'm gonna get as much information as I can in this one video. So yeah, that being said, man, I never stopped at desiring girls, even though how hard I would really try. Like try to focus on something else like my schoolwork or my friends or just keep watching wrestling. No, like it always was the number one thing. The number one thing. And after spending quite some time by myself for the last year and a half, 2 years almost, I've really discovered why, I've had that desire for a female's love and everything, her compassion and all that, because I never had a loving mother. And I'm going to make a separate video on that, even though I said a long time ago. It's just this brain kind of thinks differently. Like, it'll think this way, and then it'll just make a big old 180 and just say the complete opposite. So I don't want to really contradict myself, man, because I be really doing that sometimes, man. And so that's something I really want to avoid. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking about my mom too much. But yeah, she still is very toxic. She was very abusive to my father when he was alive. She's never even told me she loved me. Like she's never like just randomly walked into my room and hugged me and say, "I love you, son." So nothing ever like that. And the fact that stuff like that happens, on a regular with others, that's pretty insane, Even though it should be nothing to be surprised about. But to me, that surprises me. Like, wow, your mom like hugs you and like she loves you. She's been doing that, even though you're a grown person, you still get that love. Like, wow. But now, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so she would never call me handsome. She's never even called me handsome. She's never told me. She maybe told me I look good, like maybe once or twice that I can remember. But she was never one to like give affection or show affection. I would always have to ask for hugs. I would have to ask like, "Hey, mom, can I have a hug?" And she would ask why, like why, like why do you want a hug, and so sometimes that would happen, but sometimes she would just give it, and like, but it'd be like one of those half-ass hugs, like she'd be holding her beer or something, she'd be sitting on the couch and I'd try to hug her, and she was like, instead of like opening her arm, she would just keep one arm like that holding her beer can, just like kind of half-ass hug, so dealing with that, that kind of love. And watching her abuse my dad each and every single day, and not only that, abuse alcohol. I always wanted to find a girl where I could feel loved. Even though there were women who loved me, like my old best friend's mom, she loves me and everything. And I have a bit of a connection with my aunt, that lives in Houston, and so, and another mom too, that or another another person's mom, excuse me, that she let me live with her and her family for a few months when I was homeless a couple months ago. But all that aside, yo, the fact that is that I wanted it so bad that I was willing to do anything, because I never had that kind of love before, and working with my father, mowing yards and everything. He never taught me how to talk to a girl or anything. Like, it was just work, and then when he wasn't at work, it was just nothing really. So it really goes on both parts, But I don't want to talk about my parents and their choices in parenting. It's just me never having a relationship. So I would go above and beyond, to find a girl. Each and every school year that started, I wasn't looking. I would look forward to getting a class with my friend or whatever, my friends. But the number one thing, I was like, oh man, there's gonna be like a fresh new batch of girls. They're gonna be moving in from different states and everything, and yeah, I would have those kind of thoughts all the time. And I was like, they're gonna look so good, in new clothes, new shoes, and they're gonna look so good. They're so fun. I'm gonna talk to them, and that never really happened. I was never a ladies' man back then. So this continued really throughout all my high school, and I've had girls like me, but I wanted the finest girls, man. And I've met some dudes who are like this too. They wanted the finest girls, and they had other girls that liked them too, but since they weren't, it's really bad to say. So I believe this is, karma in a way, since they weren't what I wanted, they were like kind of like mid or a little bit below mid. I didn't want it, or I didn't want to try. Even though they genuinely wanted to talk to me and genuinely liked me, they thought it was cute and they wanted to get to know me as a person. But I didn't really do it, even though I wanted someone to do that for me. I just wanted to find girl. So yeah, I'm to blame too. I'm not 100%. Counting myself out or anything. So yeah, part of it is my fault too. But I realized that those kind of girls are really the worst ones to go for. And I could probably make another topic on that, or make a video, on that topic too. But onto my story really, to elaborate, me fighting and clawing so far and so long, so hard just to obtain nothing. So yeah, man, just continued all throughout high school. I didn't really go on dates, yo. I probably went on 2 dates, 3, 4 maybe, and most of those were from my senior year, like the very last month I was at school, before graduation. So yeah, and I was always with my friends. Their names don't matter. I don't talk to them no more. They don't talk to me. But yeah, I was always with them, and with them, they never really like have ladies around them either, Well, one of them started doing it when he's got like a car, when his parents bought him a nice car and everything, so he started kind of drifting away from me and my other friend. The third one moved away like freshman year in high school. So the other one, he kind of like drifted away from us, and it was just me and my other friend, which we've been friends for, he was my first friend since kindergarten. So it was always me and him the majority of the time, nonetheless. So yeah, and he started getting girlfriends too. In junior year, so in a way I was like kind of started feeling lonely, because like damn, they were still around, but not as around as before. So I would start to feel lonely. I would sit by myself at lunch and everything like that, and it was really sad, really depressing. I put that on myself, and when I didn't have to. I just felt like I always needed somebody. I'm glad I don't have this mindset anymore. But back then I just felt like I needed someone to be there. I need compassion. I need to be around people, because if not, I'm just gonna feel lonely. I feel I'm so alone. I'm depressed. No one likes me. No one wants to be around me. And those are the kind of thoughts that I would put in my head, when I didn't have anybody around me. But that's not the case at all. I should have used that time for myself, but I didn't. Now here I am, 2020, barely doing the work that I should have done back then. But yeah, yo. Let's talk about after high school. So after high school, I ended up meeting somebody just like a month before I graduated on Facebook. I ended up losing my virginity to her. She had graduated a couple years prior. She had a baby and everything, and I decided just to, what? Yeah, it just happened, I don't think anybody, when they lose their virginity, it doesn't really happen the way they expect or they think about it, Like when they watch movies or whatever, all that stuff is just movies and everything. So yeah, it wasn't really amazing or anything. It just happened. It was pretty quick. But yeah, man. So yeah, she broke up with me, even though I don't even know what to call it, because she was gonna go to the military in a few months, and I don't know. I guess she just wanted some action before she left. But no, yo. So after she broke up with me, I was like so depressed and so sad and everything. And I mean, there's girls that I was boyfriend and girlfriend too, like one or two in high school, but it's irrelevant. It was not a meaningful relationship. It was just like puppy love, I guess. You know, you find each other cute, whatever. So I'm not really gonna count that, you know. But yeah, yo. So I was really depressed and everything after she broke up with me for a number of months, and then I just woke up one morning and I was just like, hey, you know what? I'm fine. I don't care about her no more. Yeah, I'm good. But right then and there, this is still 2010, by the way. Right then and there, I felt like that should have been a switch for me. But no, I was just doing nothing really. I was in community college, you know, I for one semester, and then 2011 came, and that's when I started going to clubs more often, and I had a buddy, a shuffle buddy, you know, so we would go to the club every Monday or whatever, raving and just shuffling. That's when shuffling was a real big thing. And still, I would try to talk to girls at the club, but I had no game, all right? I didn't have this kind of confidence like I do now. I didn't look this way. I look a little bit different back then. And I just didn't know how to talk to girls. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know how to communicate properly. You know, I just didn't have the skills. And here I was trying to talk to a girl at the club, and she had no interest in me at all. So that kind of stuff right there would knock my confidence too, because whenever I would approach, it wouldn't even have to be at a club. It could be at a public place, store, mall, wherever you're at, man. Wherever I would be, I would try to talk to a girl. And when I would get rejected, it's like little by little, you know. It may affect you big time right then and there, or if you get rejected enough times, those little increments are just gonna grow and grow and grow and grow, and then it's gonna beat you down mentally. You know, it did to me for a very long time, and I did that for too long, man. I would the kind of stuff I would put myself through just to meet somebody, yo. I've said this before, but I'll say it again, man. I would scout malls all the time. 1, 2, even 3 malls in the same day. I would waste my day off on a Saturday and go out one mall, walk all around, you know, for however long, try to talk to somebody. Maybe I would talk to 2 or 3 girls, nothing happened. All right, I'm gonna go to the other mall, you know, drive down, go to the other mall all the way across the other side of the freaking city. Still the same thing, you know, walk around, you know, and pretend I'm shopping. I would never go to shop. Sometimes I'll get like a drink or food or whatever, but that's it. I would never go to shop, like ever. The main purpose was just to meet a girl, you know, like in the movies. You know, like I wanted that. You know, I've always wanted that little love story, you know, like we're like on a double date or something, or with a group of friends, and like we'll be asked, oh, so how'd you meet? Like, oh yeah, we met at a coffee shop. She dropped a book and I picked it up for her, and then I noticed it was some kind of book I relate to and everything. See, like all that is just like when you put that kind of stuff in your head, man, it just leads to a bigger disappointment, because that's never gonna happen. You're not gonna get the girl like that, or the guy, whatever. You're never. It's never gonna happen that way, bro. It's just not. So that beat me up for a long time too. All that time I was wasting time scouting, you know, still beating my meat, whatever. I could have been using that time for what I'm doing now, and I still kick at myself to this day, because like, wow, you know, that's a lot of time I wasted, you know. But now, yo, and dating apps, my God, when I was introduced to dating apps, that was really the catalyst of why I messed myself up so mentally, you know, because I was on those every single day since I discovered them, pretty much. You know, after the years went on, I would go a day or two, whatever. Now I don't use them at all. You know, I just don't. I don't. Even though I said that a number of times and I would go back, but now I just have no interest, you know. I don't want to put my energy into all that, you know. It's just too much energy, and it's not the same anymore these days either. It's very hard to try and talk to somebody. You're either too old, or you'll say like you don't want kids or something on your profile, and you're not gonna get likes, you know. You can swipe and swipe and swipe all day, all long. You'll probably get like maybe 1 or 2 matches, and they're someone who's plus size or just not your type, you know. But that's not the point, yo. That was really a bad habit. Dating apps, no. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I hooked up a lot from dating apps. I did. A lot of girls, more than I could ever dream of when I was growing up, you know, in school and stuff like that. So I was pretty crazy. And it's not like, but I'm not trying to brag or anything. It was quite a lot, but it wasn't quality, sex or whatever. You know, you can't really count using a girl's body to jack off, because sometimes that's what it would be. Sometimes it wouldn't last long at all, and I would count that, I would just mark, it was just another number. Oh, I stuck it in, it counts, yeah, another number. So yeah, that little mindset right there, it got me nowhere. Nothing to be proud of, man, for finishing yourself in bed with a girl in like 25 seconds, bro. There's nothing to be proud of with that. But yeah, and there were those girls I would meet, and I thought that we could have been something, but as I said before, man, I just wasn't ready. I wanted it too much, and I wasn't really working on myself, man. I was working on getting a girl, but let's just say if I found a girl, then what? Like you weren't working on yourself. You don't know how to be alone. Now I know how to be alone. Now I love being alone. But yeah, I just wasn't in no place to have a relationship, But seeing so many couples, it was like, damn, I was just, have conversations with myself when I would see them. I'd be looking at them like, damn, like I don't think they have everything, under control. I don't think they have their own house or anything or a career, but there they are, they're together. They're probably my age or maybe younger. So like, damn, well, maybe it could work for me. Like I don't have a home or nice cars. I have my own apartment. I got 2 jobs, and that right there too, that's what messed me up too. Just because you're a hard worker, just because you work multiple jobs, you never call in, you live on your own, you pay your everything. Like, you can have all these things you do for yourself, but it's not gonna be enough to attract a girl, bro, because it's just not enough. Because if you don't look the part, if you're not what they want, they don't care about anything you have to offer or anything you've accomplished in your life. It's just that way, bro. It's just that way, because when I first moved out, I thought I was like, yes, like, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I got my own spot, I work 2 jobs, I hustle, I'm taking care of myself, I don't live with my mom and dad, like, yes, come on, I'm young, come on, where are the girls at, come on. And they will never come, they wouldn't come, eventually, but it was like a little later on, but it was mainly online, it was never, like, hardly ever from person, But yeah, man, all those years of dating / hooking up, whatever, I wasted time, and damn, it's just crazy how all those years just passed by. Like, it'd be 2014 or something, and you'd be like, oh, like, I've been doing this for, damn, how long I've been doing this? Like, oh, I'm only 20 something, I'm still young, but here I am, almost 30 years old now, It's like, wow, damn. Like, and some guys don't even get the point, the lesson. They'll let it follow them out of the 20s, even though it followed them from high school. It will follow them, because bro, why do you want to be over 50 years old, over 60 years old, and when you're paying for your soda or chips or whatever at the store, and the door opens, and like, you just look over and it's a girl and you can't stop looking at her, just like, your head's like, just like, your eyes are just watching her walk away. Like, dude, like, you've been around for so long. Why do you want to, like, look at a girl like you've never seen a girl before, bro? That's what I want to avoid. I don't want to be that old and still look at a girl like she's the only thing he's ever seen in his life. Like, oh my God, like, what is that? Like, she's so amazing. Dude, it's just a girl. Yeah, she looks good, but she ain't everything, bro. She's not. And I see that so many times, bro. A lot of guys older than me, guys my age, guys younger, but it's sad, dude. It's really sad because, dude, it's just flesh, bro. Like, all that, those looks are gonna fade away eventually. It doesn't even matter if you just want to get it in and out. That's it. But dude, like, you're lusting, like, it's like, and you're letting other people around you know, like, damn, like, whoa, it's like, dude, people are watching you, bro. You can't control yourself when there's a pretty girl that walks by, or she's wearing shorts and, has some thighs showing. Yeah, it looks good, bro, but it ain't everything, like I said. And we can't let flesh and a pretty face, get to the best of us, man. We just can't, because you're going to be wasting a whole lot of time. I promise you. I promise you. It's never going to work. Work on yourself. But yeah, yo, whenever there would be times where I could have got a girlfriend, I just didn't know what to say, or maybe I thought I was really into them when I really wasn't. There's all sorts of things. you know, and meeting girls and saying I love you and everything, and that's pathetic. And I've actually have old videos that I would send to girls, like if I met in a dating app, they would have their Snapchat on there sometimes. So I would add them on Snapchat, and then I would record myself introducing myself and everything. And I still have some of them. My God, it's like so cringeworthy, you know, because I didn't look this way, I didn't sound this way, and I was very not confident. And yeah, as you guessed it, nothing ever happened, you know. And I would try to like tailor it, you know. Sometimes I would text them too, like leave it long, not super long, but like just a very elegant, very thoughtful message. Like, hey, you know, like, you know, I'm not full of games, you know, my name is this, you know, I just want I want a relationship. I'm not gonna, you know, just try to sell myself, you know. And you could tell all that. You could make yourself Prince Charming any way you want, but again, it's not enough, dude. It's just not enough. It's just not gonna happen. It's not organic, dude. It's just like you're trying to force it so much when clearly nothing's ever gonna happen. Y'all could be on two different frequencies up here, you know. That's also something I never thought about, you know. The mindset. The mindset has to be there. Just because you find her super attractive, like, and she might even be your type, like, man, she's I don't know what you like. She's probably white. She's probably 5'9", whatever you like, man. Long legs, blonde hair. She can have all that, man. But what's up here, bro? Are you gonna be able to relate what's in here? Can you have decent and meaningful conversations? Not about like, oh, something happened at work. Yeah, this is bullcrap, dude. Who cares about that? You know, there's no development for both parties, you know. And after all that, man, it led me here and led me to just making this YouTube channel, you know. So like, wow, you know, like, damn, I maybe if I could have found somebody and got married or had a kid, and I wouldn't be doing any of this, you know, as I said before. And I'm glad, you know, I really am glad, you know. Am I sad? Am I a little, you know, upset that I've never, I can't say like, oh yeah, I had a girlfriend for like 2. It still sounds weird. Like when I say that, like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend, it doesn't sound like it's me talking. It sounds like I'm trying to be somebody else, you know, because that terminology would never leave my mouth or never meet my tongue or nothing, you know, at all. Like, oh yeah, my girlfriend, like, that sounds weird. Like I have like a feeling I feel right here, you know, when I say that, you know, it's like excitement or I don't know, but it's it's just weird. Like my girlfriend, like I'm someone's boyfriend, like I'm her boyfriend. That's weird to say to me. It's just so weird. It's like, what? Like what language am I speaking? But yeah, that just shows like I really am serious. I'm not trying to get views out of this. I'm not trying to have a pity party. This is just an organic explanation of why I've never had a girlfriend, you know, and also just shed a little bit of some info on younger men too, who are in the same boat as me, you know, because there are some other guys like me that, you know, thank God. And so it's like a prevention, you know, like you don't have to keep doing what you're doing, you know, what you've been doing, bro. Like these girls, they're never gonna care about you, man. They're never gonna love you. They're never gonna like you at all, bro. It's just that way. It's just that black and white. And I've read on comments and stuff like that. I've read, you know, I do my research and everything like that, and I'll read comments saying stuff like a girl shouldn't make you. Your partner shouldn't make you. Should compliment you. You know, it's like an accessory, bro. Like an earring or something. Like, bro, like, really, like, oh, I'm all good. You know, I'm all good. Yeah, I'll have moments where like, damn, you know, I wish I had a girl. I wish I could, you know, cuddle up and everything like that. You know, because I'm just that affectionate. I'm a Libra, you know. Even though I would try to fight and just like try to dismiss those feelings, it's just no. I mean, that's just how I feel, yo. Like, and I don't think it's ever gonna go away, which kind of sucks because I know what's on the other side if I ever decide to like start talking to girls again, you know, which I don't want to. You know, I even deleted my Snapchat, you know, because that could lead to trying to talk to girls too. You know, man, there's all sorts of stuff, dude. It could be like a podcast, an hour worth of conversation, really, or just content. But I'm not going to do that right now. And I'm going to edit this, I guess, because I don't want to be super long. What else, man? I'm glad I never got anybody pregnant either. That's also a thing, dude. Like, if you want to mess around, do your thing, okay, no one can stop you. But you can stop yourself from having a baby. From having a baby that you don't want or she wants, you know. And that just leads to a whole lot of messes, bro. A whole lot of messes that you don't want to deal with. bro. Because, bro, I chill all the time. I'm by myself all the time, and I love it. You know, there are some positives to never having a relationship, you know. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm the only person who's never had a girlfriend. I know there's men who've gone their whole lives without ever having, you know, a girlfriend. They rest in peace, you know. Never got to experience that, which is unfortunate. You know, I hope not all of them, you know, continue to chase until the day they die. You know, hopefully they found something to do with their time, something else, you know, meaningful. You know, but yeah, it all really boils down to me never getting the love from my mom. You know, I always wanted that affection. I always wanted to like just have long, tight hugs and everything, and kisses and compassion, bro. Like I've always wanted that, you know. And I still show it, you know, with the dog or whatever. Or, yeah, a dog. You know, because I can't really show. You can't really show how you feel, like, you know, wanting affection and stuff like that. Cause it's just frowned upon. Not that I care. It's just like some. It could be looked at as weakness, you know. And I'm not trying to look weak, you know. It's just what I like. You know, but I'm glad that I made it this far, you know. All this happened for a reason, you know. There's a reason why I'm sitting down in front of my phone, essentially talking to it and spreading information to the individuals watching this, you know. But yeah, guys, that's really it, man. I feel like I've left some stuff out, so be waiting for a part 2 if there is one. But yeah, man. All else, man. You should be lucky that you're a single guy and you're not in a relationship, man. It's just a lot of stress too. I'm not saying all of them are, but man, that's something to carry, yo. That's something else to worry about, man. I mean, you can go to bed sleeping in peace, whatever you do before bed, or you could be like texting or on the phone, or if your girlfriend is mad at you and she won't talk to you, you're spending all that time. Oh, why are you ignoring me? And keep it calling or stuff like that, wasting your time, getting all worried, having all these thoughts like, oh, who's she with and all that, like, who's she talking to? Like, you don't want to do that to yourself, bro. You really don't. Just worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Take care of yourself. You don't need a girlfriend. You may want it. You can want it all you want. Just realize that you don't need a girlfriend. We want a girl. We want, you know, sex and all that stuff, but we don't need it. We could live our whole lives without any of that and be completely fine. You know, but that's I believe that's what's gonna wrap it up, man. I'm not 30 yet, but I don't want to carry what I had been in my 20s, most of my 20s, into my 30s, man. This is a time. I mean, the world's changed. I can't really afford to make all those mistakes again. You know, but stay tuned if there's a part 2. Let me know what you thought about the video. Leave a like, comment, man. Spread the message. You know, make your own content. You know, promote it. You know, let's just, you know, it's like a virus in a way, you know, spreads, and, you know, one person spreads to 4 people and all that, you know, and then who knows, you know, we can all help each other out and just avoid a whole lot of circumstances that don't need to come into our lives. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time, and up until the next video, yo, y'all stay tuned, stay on top of the water game, and until next time, bye.